Hello everyone. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back to another stream. Well, let me fix OBS real quick. Where is that? Well, I think that's the one. All right. All right. We are officially live. Welcome back, everyone, to another stream. Hold on. Let me just share the stream on Discord and everywhere else. All right, everyone, we are on. All right, everyone, we are on. All right, everyone, we are on. Give me a second. All right, boys. So, like any other live stream, this is a normal trading live stream, technical analysis live stream where we'll talk more about technical analysis. You guys can ask questions if you guys want me to analyze any specific pair. And yeah, just shoot your questions. I'll get right to them. Let's wait till a few more people pull up here, and we can get going with a different analysis. All right. Let's see what gold is doing. All right, boys. Let's see what y'all are saying. So, what's up? What's up? We got everybody here. What's up, Worth Gaming? What's up, Dennis? What's up, Utman? What's up, CIX Forex? What's up, Sherry? What's up, Toki? What's up, Prima? Abdullah? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Analyze gold. All right. All right. All right. All right. GPJPY. We got some pairs to analyze here, boys. So let's get right to it. We got some. Okay. All right, let's first go to the daily on gold. So let's look at the gold on the daily. This looks really nice. So, as we see here on gold, on daily, currently consolidating, right? We're currently consolidating on gold. We are in this range. Let me just do this. Make the chart clean. All right, so we saw a double top on gold recently. We saw the double top right here. And this double top then indicated for us to come down, which I actually explained in one specific stream that we had previously, that we had a double top. And after this double top, we're going to see a pretty heavy push down. Now, we saw a heavy push down, and we actually broke structure, which means that we closed below the most recent higher low. Closed below the most recent higher low right here, made this low. But the fact that we tapped so far down, right, the fact that we tapped so far down indicates to me that we grabbed a lot of liquidity. Any giveaway? You'll have to wait for that. Indicates to me that we grabbed a lot of liquidity. Since we grabbed a lot of liquidity, you guys know what liquidity means. It means that we have a lot of fuel to keep coming up. So once this liquidity grab happened, as we saw on the daily, we tapped right into this daily support that we have. As you guys see previously in the daily, you see a pretty strong rejection on this area right here. The exact same area as now. Right there. And right there. Since we saw that, we expected price to start pushing up. Now price did push up, and you also did break structure. So price pushed up, broke structure, closed above this area of resistance right here. Right, you close above this resistance, which indicates that you are now bullish. You're now in a bullish trend on gold. Right, after that, obviously, since you came all the way up, you then created imbalances below, right? And then you had to come down and fill those imbalances, which is exactly what you did. So you came up, created imbalances below. Now you came down, filled those imbalances perfectly. Look at this beautiful candle right here. Made this wick down, tapped right into this area of rejection, rejected off of that area and flipped on the daily. This indicates to me that we have strong bullish price action. Why? Because you have tapped into a resistance or support. You tapped into a support. You have grabbed liquidity. You filled this imbalance right here, and you broke the trend by closing above here. Right, so the daily is currently very bullish on gold. I'm expecting very, very bullish price action. If we look at the 4 hour, it's pretty much the same idea. Now, the only difference is on the 4 hour, we haven't confirmed the daily completely yet, or we haven't confirmed the bias yet. So the bias is bullish on the daily, but on the 4 hour, you're still in a downtrend, as you see. Right, the reason you're still in a downtrend is because you haven't broken this, which is the most recent lower high. So you have a downtrend, right? You have a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then lower high, right? And then you have the most recent lower high here, which you haven't broken yet. So that means that on the 4 hour, you're still expecting a downward trend. So for the 4 hour to be, for us to consider buys currently, we would have to see the 4 hour close above 3,321.6, right? If you close above here, then you're good. Right? So that's gold on the higher time frames. So gold currently very bullish, daily very bullish, 4 hour very bullish. The 4 hour also is coming down now with a small top wick, which is ideal. That means that you likely flip on this 4 hour and create a top wick. Let's look at the hourly here. Let me draw some zones here, guys. Let me draw some zones here on the 30 minute. So we see. So we got this right here, this zone, beautiful zone on gold, right around there. Oh, look at that strong. Look at that. I didn't even see, guys. We didn't even look left. We didn't even look left, and then I drew this zone, and now look left. Boom, perfectly respected every single time. So this is a very strong area on gold right here. So what I will look for is I would look for buys off of this area right here on gold, right there. Very simple reason. Very simple reason. You have a decision area. You have an area where price is tapping and rejecting continuously, especially after coming from the downside. That's an area for buys on gold. Let's see. $30-minute compensation play. Yes, very beautiful. Beautiful compensation play on 30 minutes. So on the 30 minute, gold is right now having a compensation play, which is when you create a candle with no wick like this, and you come down, you tap that area of no wick, and then you reject after that. So again, gold, very, 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 I'm very bullish on gold at the moment. So I would prefer buys. Anybody looking for sells right now on gold, get your shit together. There's no reason to take sells. Buys is the only fair position you can take right now. Is the only logical position right now. If you want to take buys, obviously you have to wait for us to come down first so you get a better entry. But either somewhere in this area right here, so something like this, right? This will be ideal because here you have a void, which is also a fair value gap. You have an imbalance between these 2 points right here. So I would prefer buys from 3,289.5. From there, I would prefer buys. But you can practically spam buys so that you guys can just hold, because gold is looking to come up on every single damn time frame. So yeah, that's my analysis on gold, everyone. Let's see if I can draw some more zones here. On the 15, we have that area right there, which we're tapping into right now. And then if we manage to break above that area, the next area is up here. Those are my areas on gold. So something like this is expected to be seen, right? Come down, push up, something like that. So yeah, but gold is looking real nice, guys, for buys. Gold is looking real nice for buys. So let me mark that up for y'all, something like this. On gold. Nope, not that one, not that one, not that one. Something like that. GJ. All right, everybody likes to trade GJ apparently. All right, we'll check GJ for y'all. No worries. Yo, how long you been trading for? I've been trading for 5 years. Check 50 minutes gold order blocks next level funded. What? Gold comp would your stop loss be all the way down at 32.89 on gold comp? It's a 30-minute comp, so not 89, 32.89. Yes, it would have to be there. Right, it will have to be somewhere here between 93 and 89. That would be my stop loss if I took this 30-minute comp. There's no other logical area. 5 years, goddamn, bro. Yeah, I've been in the game for a while, boys. I've been in the game for a while. That's large. I know. That's why I'm not taking the comp, because the stop loss is way too large. But it doesn't matter. Just lower your lot size. Again, guys, I don't understand. Is it like one thing you guys gotta understand, that stop loss size really does not matter, right? You place your stop loss where you think it's logical. So either below a higher low, like you place your stop loss where you think if it reaches that level, then you're officially changed direction. That's where you place your stop loss, right? Now, you first place your stop loss, right? And then you calculate lot size. So you place your stop loss and then you use the lot size that would make that stop loss be 1% of your account. So stop loss size, guys, I know it seems large sometimes, but it does not matter. You put your stop loss and then you just lower your lot size. Very simple. Like using a 10 pip stop loss with a 1 lot is the same as using a 100 pip stop loss with a 0.1 lot. Do you guys understand that? So you first put your stop loss, then you adjust your lot size. Loss don't go that small. Oh, they do. They go to 0.01, my brother. 0.01. How good is trading? Because I started 4 weeks ago and I'm stuck. Well, the thing is, if it took 4 weeks to become profitable, then you'd see a bunch of these motherfuckers become profitable. You see everybody be profitable, right? The fact that it takes more than 4 weeks, the fact that it takes years is why it's so valuable. So yeah, how hard it is to make it is a direct indication of how valuable something is. So yeah, since it takes a lot of time, since it takes multiple years, then the opposite is true, right? Then the reward has to be big as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely good. You just have to keep going and make it through that period of losses and period of uncertainty. Like I keep winning and losing, but I lose 10% more than I win. Well, that's an RR problem. Then you have to find a strategy with a better risk to reward ratio. What would your advice be for an impatient trader, someone that doesn't wait for the strategy to align before jumping into a trade? Well, I have one question, and that is, have you ever tried acting like a fucking professional? Right? So, 2 things. First and foremost, limit the time you're allowed to spend on the charts. Very simple. Limit the time you're allowed to spend on the charts. So, don't... Hold on. One second, I have to fix something. Technical issue. All right, you guys should be able to see the screen. Okay, good. Never mind. Just some technical issues, boys, but we're back. All right, let me read that question again. What would your advice? What would your advice be for an impatient trader, someone that doesn't wait for their strategy to align before jumping into a trade? So what did I say? Yeah, basically, first question is, have you ever tried acting like a fucking professional? And the reason I say that is because of two reasons. First reason is you have to change the way you think about trading. Trading isn't a win or lose game. Trading is an execution game. So you execute your strategy, that's a win, right? So redefine what winning means in your mind. Winning should mean I followed my strategy today. I stuck to my discipline today. I stuck to my rules today. If you did that, you won, regardless if your bank account says plus or minus. All right, that's the first thing. So redefine what winning is in trading. Second is limit your time. Limit the time you trade. So you're not allowed to trade on your phone, first and foremost, right? I wouldn't suggest anyone trade on their phone. Have your PC, have your setup at home, and only trade when you're there. Do not trade when you're out with your friends. Do not be in a position when you're sleeping. You shouldn't be in a position any other time than when you're sitting at the computer, right? Because when you're distracted, when other stressors are affecting your life, like friends, like family, like work, then it becomes so much harder to focus on your trading. So those are the two things I would say, bro. And also, act like a professional, bro. Very simple. You have to there isn't a magic pill, bro. You have to come to terms with the fact that if you want to do this, you have to treat it like a job. You have to treat it like you're a professional. All right. I don't break my rules. I'm not a kid. I'm not a woman. I don't get emotional, right? Well, maybe I get emotional, but I don't follow my emotions. I don't let them rule over me or my trading. Very simple. You have to come to terms with that fact, and once you do that, bro, you'll be good. What strategy is your main one? Like, which one do you use? Because I learned AMD power of 3, fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, and confirmations like order blocks and supply and demand, trading, and combining them, but it's still truly hard. And which strategy would you suggest to me? All right, so it seems like you're baking in a bunch of strategies from ICT. So what I would say is, well, I will only speak from my experience. And from my experience, I have a strategy called the no-wick strategy, which if you go to my YouTube channel, you have a bootcamp for that. But my strategy is very simple. It combines price action, support and resistance, trend identification, and something called no-wick candles. And that's the easiest strategy that I've found, and that's the strategy that's easiest on my mentality. But yeah, that's what I would say, bro. So I can only speak from experience, and from my experience, the strategy that I use currently is the best strategy I've ever used, and I've tried pretty much all strategies. 1, I should limit the time I spend on the chart. 2, change the way I think about a trade. I should redefine the meaning of winning in my mind. I guess that bottoms to my mindset. Yes. Thank you so much. No worries, man. Seem to have gotten a good grasp of what I said. Gold hit 4-hour for value gap, then pumping. Please give an example of your strategy. If you guys want to learn my strategy, I won't talk about it here on Next Level Funded. Here on this channel, I'll only analyze the charts. I'll talk about psychology, mindset, different trading techniques, but I won't give you guys a rundown on my strategy. If you guys want that, my YouTube channel is there. And how profitable is the strategy? For example, if you had to give a percentage number, what would it be? Profitable? Well, above an 80 to 90% win rate. If you do it correctly, and you could probably make over 10% a month if you use it correctly, and if you follow the strategy and stay disciplined with it. Yo, Bart, can you join Discord or live stream like Zoom? No, bro, I can't. This is a Next Level Funded stream, so unfortunately I can't. If I was streaming on my YouTube channel, I would, but I can't on this channel. How to control greed and revenge trading in any solution? It's not about solution. It's about... So it comes to two things. It comes to knowledge, and it comes to truly believing something. Right? So I will ask you. Let me ask you one thing, knowledge heat. I want to ask you one thing. All right? You asked me how to control greed and revenge trading. All right? And then I want to ask you, do you believe that if you weren't greedy and if you didn't revenge trade, you would be a much better trader. Do you believe that? Do you believe that controlling your greed and not revenge trading would lead to you being profitable? I'm asking you, do you believe that? Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. But knowledge heat, I want you to answer that question before I come back. Yes, I believe. All right. He said, yes, I believe. Okay. So, how do you know if someone believes something? Just because they say it or if they act it out? I want to hear that. I want to hear y'all answer this. How would you determine if somebody actually believes something? If they just say it to everyone, I believe this, or if they actually act it out and do it every day? So for example, if somebody said to you, I don't believe in smoking cigarettes. I believe it's bad to smoke cigarettes, and they smoke cigarettes every day. What would you believe? Do you believe that what they say, what they do? Act it out. Exactly. That's the answer. So now we come to the conclusion that you don't actually believe it. Right? Because if you believed it, if you had belief in that, you wouldn't revenge trade and you wouldn't be greedy. So it comes down to the fact that you don't truly believe. Right? And to truly believe something, you have to have an experience with it. So you haven't experienced enough pain or trauma in trading to actually be able to believe that it's hurting you. Right? It took me 2.5 years of consistent losses, not making a single penny, until I actually truly believed that there's one way to trading mastery, and that's controlling your emotions, staying disciplined, and following your strategy. So, yeah, that's what I would say to you. You have to kind of rethink what you actually believe, and then you have to align your beliefs with your actions. Compa Gold, Omar entry worked out. Yeah, I saw that. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit. Alright, boys, any pairs you guys want me to analyze? Make sure to drop them below. I'll analyze anything, whatever you guys want. But where's your stop loss, Omar, on the gold trade? UJ? Alright. Oh, forgot to mention, guys. Before I analyze UJ, I have a very special announcement for y'all. So as you guys know, we are giving away here at Next Level Funded. We are giving away, you probably know, we're giving away $1,000 to anybody. So we're giving away $1,000 cash, like literally sent to your bank account, $1,000. All you have to do is get a Next Level Funded account. You can get one account for $10, you can get it for $20, doesn't matter. But if you get an entry, if you get a Next Level account and you use the code USDT, you will be entered in a giveaway for $1,000. So just so you know, and every $10 you spend is one entry. So if you spend $100, you get 10 entries. If you spend $10, you get one entry. You get the point. But yeah, we're currently running that giveaway until the 15th of June. So you guys have plenty of time to enter. But yeah, you have a chance to win $1,000. Boom, straight to your pocket. So make sure to get a funded account and use code USDT to enter the giveaway. All right, you said UJ. Let's see. Oh. All right, so the daily on UJ is having a pretty nice head and shoulders, as you guys see here. Boom, 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 boom. Right, pretty nice head and shoulders pattern here on UJ. You have the neckline, etc., and the shoulders. So that means that we should see a pretty hefty push on UJ down. So UJ is looking to come down, right? We analyzed gold. Gold was looking to come up, but UJ is looking real bearish. The reason, straight chugging the Coke. Cheers, guys. You know, here in Sweden, we have something called a red day. So nobody's working in Sweden today. Everybody's off their job, they're off work. So, you know, no better day than to chug some Coke. Anyways, UJ has a head and shoulder on the daily, so it's looking to come down. The 4-hour does have some imbalances below to fill. You have this area right here on the 4-hour. I know we're tapping into a comp, but we also do a comp down here, which is also dragging price down, so I'm not so sure. I do think the 4-hour is going to fill the range down to 144 on the dots right here, so I do think UJ is going to keep going to at least this area right here, like so. And then right here, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, but let me mark that zone. I'll tell you guys exactly how to act right here. So we'll go to the 1-hour. The 1-hour also has a comp, but the 1-hour has a downwards comp. So what I think can happen here, chat, this is what I think. This is what I think. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so this is my analysis on UJ. Basically, I do think UJ is going to fill the range down to 144 on the dot. So I do think it's going to fill the range down like this. After we tap this area, you would want to see, if you close below here, you have a high chance of filling all the way down and dropping to this level right here, right? If you start rejecting here, right, and you see something like this, you probably will come up and tap this area and then come down. So those are the two scenarios that I'm thinking. So first, fill the range down to 144. Then either reject here, come up to this comp right here, to this no-wick, to this yellow indicator at 145.069, and then reject after that. Or close below, and once you close below, you'll see a retest, and then fill down to 142.766. That is my prediction on USD JPY for everybody that's watching and wants to trade. Do we get extra salary for working red days as traders? Depends on how well you trade, bro. Depends on how well you trade. But for traders, there are no red days. Only bank holidays. But some people trade bank holidays as well. Oh, that's true. NY just opened on gold. What about Euro USD? Brother, let's see USD. Oh. Well, here's the thing. When price is this imbalanced, like USD right now, it's hard to make an analysis without feeling this imbalance first. So my prediction on USD, well, I would like to see the 5-minute close like this, like it's doing right now, and then probably you'll see a push down. So the 5-minute just broke structure, right? The 5-minute just closed below this low right here. If you break this wick on the 5-minute, you'll likely see some rejection once you break this wick, because you grab liquidity and people are selling, and then you see a second push up like you're doing now, and then you see this come down. So that's what I'm thinking of USD. Remember, guys, one thing you have to remember. So this is some sauce. Let me give you some crazy sauce here, guys. So when you see a big, huge, crazy push like you just saw in Euro USD, right? You see this boom, right? When you see a boom like this, you usually see something like this happen, right? Now, what happens is price usually breaks this low right here, and then rejects, and then break the high first, and then it comes down. Very typical price action. So you make a big push up, you create this low right here, right before the imbalance. Price then comes down and breaks this low and then rejects. Reason is because once it breaks this low, everybody's selling. Everybody's like, oh, it's tapping into the imbalance, it's tapping into the imbalance. Once it does that, it'll take everybody out as liquidity. Once it grabs liquidity, then it will fill the imbalance below. So never take the first breakout after a big push. Key lesson right there, technical analysis. But USD. But yeah, I would prefer sells on Euro USD. What's happening, boys? What's happening? Oh, wait, what? Is BARD... What? What BARD is saying actually is happening immediately? Broke that low and now rejecting? Huh? Guys, I do this shit. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all think I'm just a prop firm owner? Nah, I'll be in this shit, chat. I'm in the charts, boys. Let's see what gold is doing. Oh, gold is coming down. Gold is coming down, boys. I need your brain. Nah, bro, just chug Coke Zero. That's the secret. So much for value gap left in USD. Yeah, I know. All right, gold's coming down here, boys. Omar, what's your stop loss on this comp? Just curious. Let's see if the other pairs are doing something. USD tapping to that a support. So nothing there really. Tapping into a void right here on GU. What? No. Where's my... No, boys. Where's my template? I had a void template. Now it's gone. Oh well. Give me your brain. It's crazy. I ain't giving anybody brain here, chat. Pause. But would you take the last comp on gold? Last comp on gold? No, I wouldn't. I see imbalances below, and also the stop loss would be huge. But when do you stream every week? Is there a specific time? So I'm live on this channel every single Thursday at 3 p.m. Swedish time. Now, I'm not sure what that is. If anybody could tell me what that is in EST, I'd be really thankful. But it's around this time. It's this time every single Thursday on this channel. And then I'm also live on my own channel from here to here. From time to time. What do you mean this comfort zone? I never said anything about comfort zone. Hold on, boys. I'm reading chat from my phone currently. All right. What we got? What we got? What we got? Ooh. Ooh, ADUC is dumping. Okay, so as you guys see, hold on. This is very interesting. Gold is inherently very weak right now, guys. Let me see. Nine AM EST, 9 AM, yeah, 9 AM EST, boys. So I'm live on this channel every Thursday, 9 AM EST. Any potential setups for today? Yeah, we have gold buys from 3289.5, and we had UJ. Where's UJ? Where's UJ? Where's UJ? We had UJ. The analysis I just said on UJ, which was fill to this range right here, like this. Then, depending on what we see, either we see a rejection. So fill to this range. Then either we see a rejection. If you see a rejection, you can take buys up to this zone right here. If you break below here and close below, you can take sells all the way down to around 143 on the dot. So something like that. Are you gonna stay live till then? I don't know. If it happens, I'm gonna stay live for another 30 minutes or so. If it happens until then, we take it. If not, you guys at least know what to do. Wait, could you show me? Hold on. We have to wait for good setups. Exactly, guys. Exactly. You guys gotta understand. One thing in trading is we're not time restrained. We're not time restrained. We are strategy restrained. So, ooh, look at that. Tap perfectly into my zone, guys. Tap perfectly into that void. Broke that low, and then rejected right off of it. Where are BARD's people? I think a lot of them are on Discord with Omar because they're trading right now on Discord, I think. Wait, could you show me how you would position your stop loss and TP entry there then? All right, let me see. So for gold, it would be something like this. On gold, it would be something like this. That'd be gold right there. So stop loss would be below this low right here. Take profit would be below this range. UJ would be first. Okay, so this is assuming you get a 5-minute break of structure and rejection. So let's say the 5-minute taps down here and you start seeing something like this. So you see tap, boom, 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 and you see some structure break like this. You enter like this, boom. Stop loss below this low right here. TP would be at this comp. So that would be the position if you took buys on UJ. If you took sells, it would be like this. So let's say you close below, boom, you retested, you did this. In this case, your stop loss will be something like this. Stick enter there. Your stop loss would be above that high right there, and your take profit would be down and out. Dot. So something like this. So there would be two possible positions. What are 1 hour UJ comp sells? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So also, yeah, I forgot about that. My bad. So you have the third position, which is if you reject here and you come up to this comp, you would have, let's see. Is it 1 hour? Yeah, it's 1 hour. Stop loss would be pretty tight actually. The stop loss would be here, right at that void, because you do have this kind of void right here. So I guess stop loss would be there. TP would be at a 1-to-1. So this would be the other position. So these are the possible positions you see me taking on UJ. So 3 possible positions. Whichever one of these happens, guys, feel free to take it. By the way, forgot to mention, or I didn't forget to mention, I mentioned it already, but again, guys, we're giving away $1,000 USD. The way to enter the giveaway is you buy a next level funded account, however cheap you want it. You can buy it for $10. There's currently an offer which is 10K account for $10 fucking dollars. So you can buy a 10K account for $10. If you get that and use code USDT, you will enter a giveaway where we will give away $1,000 cash straight to your bank account. The only way to enter is buy an account, use code USDT during checkout, and you will be entered into the giveaway. You can buy whichever account you want. The only catch is that if you buy, for every $10 you spend, there's 1 entry. So if you spend $10, you get 1 entry. If you spend $20, you get 2 entries. If you spend $50, you get 5 entries into the giveaway draw. USDT is the code. Yes, USDT is the code for the giveaway. So if you enter USDT, you will be automatically entered into the giveaway. And we will choose the winner the 15th of June. So you guys have time to buy accounts. And if you buy, let's say you buy a 10K account and you fail it and then you buy another one, those 2 will count as 2 entries. Yo, Bard, do you have a Discord server? Or Omar? Yes, we do have a Discord server. If anybody from QTC is here, can you guys drop the Discord in the chat for Prince right here? Was good, Summer? I'm down 1.2% on evaluation. That's nothing, bro. 1.2%, that's nothing. That if you use 1% risk per trade, that like I tell people to do, you're good, bro. That's one trade. So 1.2% is nothing, man. Like I've seen people come back from 5% drawdown. I've seen people come back from 6% drawdown. Like that's nothing. Don't worry. And again, no emotions. No emotions. Sure, you might be down 1.2%. You might be down 5%. You might be down, I don't know, 3%. It does not matter. No emotions. Your job is to execute your strategy without thinking about if you're going to win, if you're going to lose, if you're down 4 trades. I'm down 4% down on mine. No worries, bro. Just keep a cool head and keep performing the strategy and you'll be back. The fastest way to lose your account is to try to make it back. So it's kind of ironic. Kind of ironic. There's a Discord link, guys, for anybody that's asking. Bro, I come from 7.5% and lose challenge for only $6 in second phase. You see? Why is that? That's still for oh, was it for next level funded? No, that's not. That's for QTC. Sir, what's your strategy? I have my own strategy. It's based off on support and resistance. It's based off no-wick candles. So I've developed my own strategy. My studio happened. Yeah, exactly. Like everybody's been through drawdown, guys. Everybody's been through those periods. The only difference is how you deal with it. My bad, because I can't see the link. Yeah, again, guys, remember, if you guys want to enter a draw, if you guys want to enter a giveaway for a chance to win $1,000, you can get it. You need to get a next level funded account. Use the code USDT at checkout, and you will be entered into a draw for $1,000 giveaway. $1,000, no strings attached, directly to your bank account. You can buy an account for $10. Right now we have a promo which is 10 for 10, so you can get a 10K account for $10, which is fucking insane. If you guys are not taking advantage of that, I don't know what to say. We had 20 for 20, which was a 20K account for $20. Did amazing. Like people got funded with that, and so yeah. Does the consistency rule also count for the evaluation just when you pass it? I think it's both. Pretty sure it's both. But the consistency rule, I mean, if you're a good trader, the consistency rule is not. The consistency rule is just an issue for bad traders. I'll be honest with y'all. I'll be completely honest with you. The consistency rule is just an issue if you can't trade. If you know what you're doing, it's no issue. Yo, Bart, what did Spencer say to you about this? About what? Duration of the promo? The promo is for until the 15th of June. It's annoying because I sometimes go for 1 2 RR, but not always, and with consistency I can't do it. Of course you can. Depends on how much you risk. Yeah, I think you definitely can. About providing trade ideas, there's no issues providing trade ideas. Um, Again, when I provide trade ideas, guys, I'm just telling you what I do and what I would do. Now, it's up to you to follow it. If you want to follow it, do it. But I have a pretty damn good track record. So, I mean, guys, I've been in the industry for 5 years. I've been profitable for 2.5 years. If I didn't know what I was doing, sure, it'll be a problem for me providing trade ideas and telling you what I'm going to do. But there's no issue, you know. And it's not like I'm telling you guys to do anything. I'm telling you this is how I'm going to trade. This is the positions I'm going to take. If you guys want, take them with me. It's up to you. He said he will talk about it with you. Still haven't heard about that. And we have talked about it in the past, but still haven't heard from him. Maybe he'll bring it up next time we talk. But again, I'm not telling you guys to trade. I'm not telling you guys to take any position. All I'm saying is this is the position I'm taking. This is the positions I would take. And if you guys want, take them with me. If you don't want to take them, don't take them. But so far, the previous streams, we've hit it on the nose. I ain't gonna lie. Never give up. Try and try and try, and you will succeed. I love that. Knowledge heat. I love that, bro. Fire. Knowledge heat. Just drop some heat. That's how you wait for the setup. Patience really pays. Again, you get paid for patience in trading. You get paid for patience. You get paid to follow your strategy. You don't get paid by the hour like a normal job. So, again, if you guys are trading, first and foremost, you're not gonna work like a normal job, and second of all, you're not gonna get paid. Thanks, Bard. No worries, bro. Love the quotes, boys. Love the fucking quotes. Everybody dropping quotes now. I fucking love it. Failures are building blocks to success when the lessons have been learned. Exactly. Failures are just failures. They're objective things. Now, depending on how you look at them, will determine your future. But again, failures, they're not necessarily bad. It's just how you react to them. Not every day is a trading day. No need to force anything if there's nothing out there. Yo, I didn't know you boys were philosophers. Holy shit. Let's give a like to the video. I agree, guys. I think everybody should like this video. I think everybody should like this fucking video because I'm giving out trading ideas here. And the boys are giving out free sauce. The boys are giving out motivational speeches. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Somebody said USDJPY. Comp, Omar, it's not coming. Which comp are you talking about, Omar? I did not see a comp. Gold is currently pushing up. Again, tapping that comp. Beautiful. Again, not going to take any buys on gold until we tap this void right here at 3289.9. Hello, Bard. Hello, Hassan. Do you expect a liquidity spike on USD before filling the void? Let's see. Oh my days, guys. Wait. Somebody said USD. Let me see what USD is doing, guys. I have a feeling I know what happened on USD. Oh my days, what? No way. What's happening, guys? Does anybody remember what I told you? Like almost when we were down here? Do you guys remember what I told you when we were down here? Live example on the charts. Perfectly prophesized. Perfectly predicted. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch on to that? Yes. Good. Lesson learned. That's how you do, chat. You make an analysis, and then you watch it play out on the charts, and that's how you learn. Favorite clothing brand? Which clothes do I have the most of? I don't know. That's hard, bro. I don't have a favorite clothing brand. I really don't. I'm not even super into clothes, to be honest. I just buy shit I like. I know Chrome Hearts is getting a lot of attention right now. Personally, I don't like them, but they're too street for me. I'm not a like streetwear guy. I like more neat and classy clothes. I've been looking at gold, and something as simple as a breakout retest have been working out. Would you make it a strategy itself or no, and why? The problem is, Omar, with strategies like that. The problem, Omar, with strategy like that is that what happens is you look at the charts, and when you're not in a trade, when you're not emotionally in a trade, it feels like everything plays out. So I know what you're like, oh wait, breakout retest is working, and then you see a bunch of breakout retests all of a sudden, and all of them are working out. But then, bro, I promise you, if you start taking them, you will see a bunch of losses, and you'll be like, what? It worked out when I wasn't in a trade. That's always the case, Omar. That's always the case, bro. When you're not in a trade, it feels like every other strategy is working out and playing perfectly. So, yeah, what I would say is back test it, forward test it, try to get going with real money and see. That's what I would say. Sure, it can work, but simple breakout retest. If it worked that well, everybody would. It's so easy that everybody would do it. But there's a reason people have extra stuff into the strategies, because simple breakout retest usually does not work. So yeah, a real strategy is developed by putting your own money into it and being emotionally into the trade. Top 2, 3 as in need of nice clothes. Need of nice clothes. Well, depends on your budget, bro, honestly, but I mean, if you want more expensive, I think I like Loro Piana, Stone Island. If you want a little less expensive, I like Ralph Lauren has pretty nice clothes, especially for summer clothes. Ralph Lauren has pretty nice polo. Um, I mean the basic stuff, bro. I'm not a fashionista. I'm a trader. I'm not a fashion guru. Even though I might look like it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, chat. What would you say about trading multiple pairs? If become profitable with one pair first. So that's a simple way of putting it. If you're profitable with one pair consistently, then you can start jumping into the new pairs. But make sure you have one pair on lock at least, and that you're at least 1 month profitable with one pair. If you got that on lock, then we can move. You can start looking at other pairs. How's the bot development going? Really good. Still in the testing phase, but the bot is performing really well at the moment. Really, really well. So, but again, we're still in the testing phase. So we'll see. Once the testing phase is done, we'll see. But currently, it's doing really well. I'll notify you guys in QTC once the bot is the result. Look at UJ 5 minutes. Look at 9:50 a.m. UJ 5 minutes, 9:50 a.m. And see every single bearish comp that happened from there. Played out. Played out. Played out. Yeah, all of them played out. Literally every single one played out. You're the Rick Owens when it comes to trading. I appreciate that, bro. Not a fan of Rick Owens. That guy's the devil, but I appreciate that. 5 in a row, yeah. This is not a coincidence, right? It could be just this, bro. It could be this particular trend. Like, you have to look at it. Maybe some other trends don't play out, right? Yeah, it's just this particular trend, bro. Maybe sometimes it doesn't always play out. Sometimes it is stop loss. Sometimes it's hard to assess, bro. Trust me. Worth backtesting? Yes, I think every single strategy you find like that is worth backtesting. What do you think of JER 40? I've seen a lot of traders trading this lately. Yeah, I think it's nice. JER 40 and JER 30. I've actually seen a lot of. I personally know some traders that trade that. So yeah, it's definitely JER 30 and JER 40 is definitely something to look out for. And on that pair, you can trade simple breakout retest. That's a very simple pair to trade. Very simple pair to trade. Most people just trade trend and breakout retests on that particular on that particular pair. How long have we been live, guys? I think we've been live for like what? Can't even see. An hour. We've been live for an hour. Again, boys, just another reminder. If you guys want a chance to win $1,000 cash straight to your bank account, remember to buy an account on nextlevelfunded and use code USDT to be entered into the giveaway. $1,000 giveaway. Crypto. So Yeah, you can buy an account for $10. Right now we have a promo called 10 for 10, which is insane. The 20 for 20 did fucking numbers. We like the people got funded. Imagine people got 20K funded. They got access to a $20,000 account and they only paid $20. Dude, that's mind blowing. The fact that you can do that shit. So if you're a good trader, if you believe in your skill, you get a 10K account for $10 right now at Next Level Funded, and you can use code USDT to enter a giveaway where you have a chance to win $1,000 straight to your bank account. So don't miss out on this, boys. Don't miss out on this. And this is just a thank you from us at Next Level Funded. You know, we'll be doing more of these in the future potentially. So again, for every $10 you spend, it's one entry. Right? If you buy a $50 account, that's 5 entries. If you buy a $100 account, that's 10 entries. So make sure to enter the right amount. Loki, even if you don't trade, it is smart to take your chance on this one. Yeah, like listen, don't think of it like you're entering a giveaway. Think of it, you're buying a funded for yourself. So you're buying a funded and you can also trade that funded, right? So you're getting a funded either way to trade with. And the only good thing is that you also, in a package deal, get a chance to win $1,000. So putting $10 to get $1,000 RR is crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Imagine you buy an account for, let's say, $30, $40, $50 or even $10 and you win $1,000 with it, plus you have a funded account. So yeah. Does NLF do interviews after passing? That's a good idea. I really haven't thought about that yet. So potentially could do something like that. Definitely. I can see it. Only a few firms do interview. Yeah, they do. But I could definitely see us doing interviews with our funded traders for sure. Omar, I need a Discord server. Damn, Omar, they fiending for you, bro. All right, boys. Again, if you guys want me to analyze any other pair, like we saw, perfect prediction on USD, broke the lows immediately as you broke the lows, you pushed up. Let's see, AUD USD. Okay. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Perfect GU play, guys. Perfect GU tap. Tapped into our zone. Boom, right here. Boom, push up right after. Guys, I'm telling you, boys. This prop firm is ran by traders. This prop firm is ran by real traders, boys. So get yourself an account. Enter the giveaway. Chance to win $1,000. Plus, you can get a 10K account for $10, which is insane. And the more you spend, the higher the chance that you win. Obviously, for every $10, you get one entry. So make sure to join the fam, boys. Make sure to join the fam. Hopefully, one of you guys get funded with us. That'd be the dream, right? Gold, we'll have to wait for gold to come down. UJ is filling the range down as expected, as predicted, filling the range down. And then after we tap this area, again, you guys know what I've been talking about. You either see a rejection. Once you see a rejection, you need to wait for a break of structure to fill the range all the way up to 145 right here. And once you tap 145, you'll see a sell from there. All right, boys, I'll be on stream for another 10 minutes and then we'll wrap this baby up. After passing 10K stages, I have to pull full fee, of course. But then once you pass that 10K, you're funded with 10K. Then you need one payout and you made it back twofold, threefold, fivefold. Again, boys, if there's any pair you want me to analyze, any last questions about psychology, technicals, whatever you want. I gave some crazy sauce today. You boys know. If you look at USD, let me go over this lesson again because it's such an important lesson for people to not get faked out. And I don't want you boys to blow accounts. So what happened here on USD is basically you saw a big push up and you saw some retracement, but not a full retracement. You saw some consolidation. Now, what most retail traders will do here, most normal average bum traders will do here is they expect, oh, we break these lows. That means that we enter a liquidity zone. Once we enter this liquidity zone, we enter an imbalance, and that means we'll have to fill all the imbalance down. That's bullshit. All right. So what will happen is you'll fake out, grab this low. Once you grab this low, everybody will sell, right? Once it grabs the lows, it will fake people out, take the stop loss, grab liquidity, and then push down, right? And what happened on USD right after we explained that? Big push up, boom, broke the lows, broke the highs, and now it's flipping and coming down. So, yeah, that was a lesson we got today, boys, amongst other lessons as well. And now it's time for a very important thing, very important segment of the live stream, which I know you boys can guess what it is. Can you guys guess what time it is? Can you boys guess what time it is? What time is it? Yeah, Xandar got it. It's fucking giveaway, boys. It's fucking giveaway time. All right. Let me notify people on Discord real quick so everybody pulls the fuck up because y'all are greedy and you just want giveaways. Hold on. All right, boys. Only people on stream should have the chance. That's true. That's true. Technically, only people that stayed here and learned the sauce and actually stayed here for the whole stream, those are people that should have the chance to give away. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Today, I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna be kind today. All right, welcome everybody. So giveaway time. Let's see. Where's this wheel spin? Where's the wheel spin? Please, can you explain how we can use points on NLF and how much points are for claiming challenge accounts, please? All that is on the Discord. Well, the hair is giving today, my fucking guy. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, what the hell are the points for? The points are for you guys to be able to claim rewards on Discord. The more active you're on Discord, the more points you get. So make sure you're active on Discord and you can officially or potentially get a funded account for free. Go on gold. All right, let me check gold real quick because somebody mentioned gold. What is your what's your inquiry, sir, on gold? Right now you're rejecting off of this level right here. Should you close below these lows right here, you could see a pretty hefty push down to 3304 and then potentially all the way down to 3229. No, 3290. and then you can look for buys from there. All right, it's time for giveaway, boys. No more fucking playing around with pairs. By the way, now since everybody here, first and foremost, before we get into the giveaway, again, the 10 for 10 is live. So right now you can get a 10K account for $10. Another thing that's live, we're gonna give away $1,000 to one of you boys. $1,000 to one of you boys for free, straight to your bank account. The way you enter that giveaway is you buy an account with Next Level Funded and you use code USDT at checkout. Once you do that, you will enter a giveaway where you can win $1,000 USDT straight to your account. Now, for each $10 that you spend, you will receive 1 entry. So if you spend $50, you will receive 5 entries. If you spend $100, if you spend $100, you will receive 10 entries. So for each $10, you get 1 entry if you use code USDT when you buy an account at Next Level Funded. And then you will have a funded account with us, which is perfect because you need a funded account if you want to trade. Let's be honest. You need a funded account if you want to trade. Otherwise, what's the point? And you also get a chance to win $1,000 for free. So there's no real, there's no downside. It's a win-win situation. So go get your account, boys. Anyways, let's see. We should get the list of y'all here very soon. All right, Bard, I'll go now. I gotta study. Take care, bro. Have a good one. All right, boys. One last minute, then we'll enter the names. All right, let me enter the names here. Prince, I know you gotta study, bro, but we're about to spin this damn wheel, and you can win a funded account. So, I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best time to go. Like, if there's any point you want to leave, it's not now. All right, let's see. I know, chat. There's more names. I know. Hold on, let me get them. Bear with me here, boys. Remember, guys, to get your 10 for 10, 10K account for $10 at Next Level Funded, and use code USDT to enter a giveaway where you can win $1,000. Shit. No, your name is not missing, Shaquille. Dennis, your name is also there. My name, SJ. All right. If anybody's name is missing, let me know right now because I will spin this baby in 1 minute and there will be no respins. Sandro. And again, if I see your name twice, if somebody wins and I see their name twice afterwards, we'll respin and there will be a new winner. Salman Mulani. Okay. And then we have Laudu. And then we have Puree. And then we have Salman. You already wrote your name, brother. Alright, boys. Once the clock hits 31, we will spin. Boom. Drum roll, please, boys. Drum roll, please, boys. Why is Next Level Funded there? If Next Level Funded wins, guys, nobody gets an account. We just keep it. I don't know why Next Level Funded is there. Good fucking question. Mistake, but you know what? Sometimes we make mistake. It's okay. 5% chance of winning, not bad. All right, boys, we're spinning the wheel now. Boom, 1, 2, 3, drum roll, please. Oh, and the winner is Laudo. Congratulations, Laudo. You have officially won yourself a 10K account with Next Level Funded. Now, I need you to open a ticket on Discord and we will provide you with your 10K account. Thank you, boys, so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Remember, if you want to enter a $1,000 giveaway, make sure to buy an account with Next Level Funded. Use code USDT and you'll be entered on a draw to win $1,000, plus you'll get an account The 10 for 10 is now live, where you can get a 10K account for $10. Go to Next Level Funded, and I will see you boys in the next stream next Thursday. All right, everybody, take care and peace out.